Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I am Prizmere. Long time no see. I've been on a hiatus and recently came back and noticed there's been a couple of changes in regards to the EN06 fight. So, you know me, we gotta take another look at EN06 and see what we can do. Long story short, you place a power armor down on top of the platform. Then you go to the button and press it, of course. Now move on to one of the ramps. Deflect the damage you take. And when the shield is down, you jump on top of the power armor that is on the platform. The reason we have to do it this way is because the EN06 Guardian no longer shoots you with his laser guns when you are close to him. On top of that, another change that has been made is that chance to cripple has been removed on, I believe, all weapons. That's what we used before to take down his shield extremely fast. No longer possible. At least bullet shield hasn't been changed. Neither has Ricochet, so we can use them as per usual. Along with today's update, gone Fission, which happened on June 4th, there have been massive changes to a lot of the weapons in the game. Unfortunately, Auto Axe was also one of the weapons that were changed. Most of them were buffed. Auto Axe was actually nerfed, which, to be honest, might be fair. But this will of course result in lower damage to the boss, so you may or may not need to use additional damage boosts such as Psycho or similar, and any melee damage boosting food. There is also one more thing you should know in regards to that change. There has been a lot of other changes with the perk cards, one of which is to the Science perk card. It now scales your energy damage based on intelligence, so you can offset the Auto Axe damage nerfs at least a little bit. Now let's get into the method. So we want to be in our Troubleshooter's power armor. Next up, we place an additional power armor on top of the platform. Then we go press the button and we move on to the ramp. We want to stand on the ramp because we can dodge the electricity this way while still being relatively close to the boss. And since we don't have a cripple weapon anymore, in this clip I will be using the Holy Fire, which is a heavy gun that will proc bullet shield, and it has Vampire's effect on it, which will help me stay alive a little bit easier, but I'm still using stim packs as well. And once the shield is close to going down, I'm preparing to jump to my power armor, and then I make a jump and I use my jetpack to get on top. Swap to the Auto Axe and kill the boss. It's that simple. One concern I had was that the power armor might despawn before I get the kill, but even when I'm speeding this up, it takes a long time for it to actually despawn, so it shouldn't really be a problem for anyone, I would think. Another concern was, what if I forget to put it out and then I press the button? If you forget completely and realize it during the kill, well, what you can do is avoid the electric floor and jump close to the boss so it will stop shooting. From here, you can safely, for the most part anyway, browse your inventory, select the power armor you want. I try to stand around one of these cylinders and you jump, go back and forth until you see that it lights up blue, and then you just place it down. It might take a little while to get used to doing. Hopefully you won't need to do it at all if you just remember putting it out beforehand, but just in case, you know. And then just like in the previous clip, we just jump on top and take down the Guardian. And this is also on max range where you can have your power armor, and you can see we do reach from here, so that is not an issue. One last thing to be wary of, at least on PC, the jetpack button is space, and so is reclaiming power armor manually. So when you jump towards your power armor, if you look at it and try to use your jetpack, you're going to recall it. The result will be death. That's it for this video. I hope you found it useful. If you did, thumbs it up and comment something. If you want to see more Fallout related videos in the future, why not press that subscribe button? Have a nice day, and I'll catch you again next time.